Good morning. Welcome back to TuniSchool. So we are going to deal with one of the most, let's say, difficult exercises that the majority of students face, which is putting in the right tense or form. So the question is, you need to put the bracketed words in the right tense and form, in the right form or tense. So when I say form, of course, I think about the adjectives, the adverbs, the nouns, the ing form, the ed form, etc. The tense, simple present, simple past, future, okay? So, etc. What is essential is that you should also mind your spelling. That is, be careful. Don't write the words in a wrong way. Okay, so as you know, the first unit is about art shows and holidays. So we have a mixture here between holidays and art shows. Famous people, you saw Celine Dion, and we talked about famous artists. Today, we are going to have a look at the life of Bruce Lee. I don't know if you know him or you remember him, so no problem here. You will have an idea about him in this paragraph. Cultural icon. What is an icon? A very famous person. Is a reference. Martial arts legend. So he was famous for his martial arts. Movie superstar. A very famous movie actor. So Bruce Lee was all this. It means a cultural icon, martial arts legend, and movie star. And more. His meteoric rise, so to international fame. So look at this expression, meteoric rise. That is excellent rise, something which is unexpected, to international fame. The noun form from the adjective famous was met with an equally, look here, I have to underline this adverb, equally, and I have a noun here, tragedy, then I have death. Death here is a noun. So I have an adverb, a noun, and a noun. Should I keep two nouns here? No, it's not possible in this situation. So I need to write an adjective out of the noun tragedy. So what is the adjective? Is tragic. Okay? So an equally adverb, tragic, which is an adjective here, death. So was met with an equally tragic death. When did he die? He died at the age of 32. Remember this date. Born on November 27th, 1940. Okay? So when was his date of death? If we calculate, it would be 1972. He died in 1972 in San Francisco, Chinatown. Now, remember that we said he died in 1972. He died at the age of 32. Lee, you have the verb celebrate, and you have a date here, so don't get mistaken. Celebrate his 70th birthday in 2010 had he not died. Look at this question. Had he not died? Can you, if we express this sentence differently, there's something which is missing here, but we can feel it, which is the if. So, had he not died. Lee celebrate his 70th birthday in 2010 if he had not died. So when I have a conditional sentence, by the way, I remind you here, it's conditional type 3. If plus had plus past participle. So what do we write in this place here? Lee would have celebrated. Lee would have celebrated his 70th birthday in 2010 had he not died. If I have to express this sentence differently, I will say, if he had not died at the age of 32, he would have celebrated his birthday, his 70th birthday, in 2010. Okay? I hope you got the meaning of this conditional type 3 here. Okay, the Lees now. The Lees, who are the Lees? So we're speaking about Bruce Lee. The Lees are his family, of course. His mother, his father, his siblings returned to their native Hong Kong when Bruce was only 3 months. Look at the use of the simple past here. When he was only 3 months old, they returned to Hong Kong. There, it means in Hong Kong, Lee spent, look at the use of the simple past, his formative years learning the Wing Chun Kung Fu. That would later become the basis for his own brand of martial arts. His fighting skills, plus a few acting lessons, were the building blocks that would eventually make him a star. So his stardom was based on his fighting skills, few acting lessons, okay? Theatrics, okay? When I say theatrics here, I mean drama, acting, came nature. How did it come? That's the question you should ask yourself. Came. How do you speak? How do you play? How do you dance? How do you eat? So here, what do you need to answer the question how? You need an adverb. I have nature. Nature is a noun. But to make an adverb, I need first to make an adjective. Natural. Natural is an adjective. It is not the right place here. I need an adverb, so I add ly. So, came naturally to young Lee. By the time he was 18, it means when he was 18, he already appeared, and you have here, in 20 Hong Kong films. So here, he already and appear. It means something that happened, he was 18, and it already happened. So here, we need the past perfect. He had already, which is an adverb here, that we need to put after had and before the past participle. So he had already appeared in 20 Hong Kong films. His first starring role. What is meant by starring role? His first role as a star was a skit showing above in the 1950 film The Kid. Lee's passion for the theater. Lee's love for the theater. Yes? Pass down. What is pass down? Here, it's the synonym of transmit. Okay? So, this passion to him from his father. It means that his father passed down the passion of theater to Lee. So here, this passion, I need here to use the passive form. This passion was passed down, was passed down to him from his father. If I'm going to write it in the active form, his father passed down the passion of acting to Bruce Lee. Lee Hoi-chung, that's the name of the father, left what did he leave? Chinese opera singer and Cantonese film actor, a renowned. Synonym, a famous, a notorious, a celebrated Chinese opera singer and Cantonese film actor. Lee's big break came when he was cast as Kato in the television adaptation of the comic book The Green Hornet. Okay, now we are going to read the whole paragraph with the right words. Okay, so cultural icon, martial arts legend, movie superstar Bruce Lee was all this and more. His meteoric rise to international fame was met with an equally tragic death at the age of 32. Born on November 27, 1940, in Jackson Street Hospital in San Francisco's Chinatown, Lee would have celebrated his 70th birthday in 2010 had he not died. If he had not died, he would have celebrated his 70th birthday. The Lees returned to their native Hong Kong when Bruce was only 3 months old. There, Lee spent his formative years learning the Wing Chun Kung Fu that would later become the basis for his own brand of martial arts. His fighting skills plus few acting lessons were the building blocks that would eventually make him a star. Theatrics came naturally to young Lee. By the time he was 18, he had already appeared in 20 Hong Kong films. His first starring role was as Kid Chuan.